Hey yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video. Now today's video, I apologise that it's out so late. It's out 5 days after the new year, purely because I was ill around Christmas time. If you got me on Instagram, you would see that I fell ill on Christmas Day, resulting in the dinner of my Christmas after being chucked in the bin. Boxing Day to Mr. Borough game. It wasn't a good couple of days. It was not a good couple of days, but we're back now. I'm fighting fit. I'm going to be at the match tomorrow, Borough v Sunderland, the FA Cup, but this isn't even a football-related video. If you got me on Instagram, you would have just seen I post out a video saying I'm going to do a video called, my 2017. Because I feel like I want to do this video for you guys. I feel like I want to tell you about the progress made in 2017. My story to how I became a YouTuber back in February 2017. And yeah, just overall, what's happened in 2017. And yeah, I'm getting sick of saying 2017. So let's get into the video. So I've got written down in front of me things based on my channel. And then obviously I've got months written down and like to which events happened, to which things happened that stood out to me in 2017. The things that stood out to me the most. There may be other things I may forget, and I apologise. But I'm just gonna go off what I've researched about myself in like the past 2 hours. So yeah, let's get into it. So I'll go through my channel to how it is right now. And then obviously we'll go right back to February when I first started doing YouTube. So right now, my channel views wise, so all my views mounted up together, it's around 49,743. Which is crazy, absolutely mental to have that figure as channel views. I remember when I first started doing YouTube, obviously within a couple of weeks it wasn't even in the hundreds. Now to have 49,000 is something else. Like when you look at that figure and you think, bloody hell, you know what I mean? I'm so close to 50,000 channel views. It's incredible. Do you know what I mean? It's mental. Just how many of you guys actually view my stuff, especially like this video here and many others. It's absolutely mental. So I really do appreciate all the support. We've got 650 subscribers, and we've got 650 subscribers. In such a little time, really. I mean, it hasn't even been a year yet. It's going to be a year next month. But to have 650 subs already, my aim, honestly, back in February, and I said I'd be happy within my first year if I had 150 subscribers, and now we're on 650. It's absolutely incredible, and we put out 184 videos from February till now. This being 185th video, so yeah, put out a fair few videos. Most of them coming in the month of July, but I'll explain to why most of them came in the month of July. And every single month I almost get a YouTube review of each month, and it tells me how many videos I've been putting out and whatnot. And yeah, when it told me I put out 45 plus in the month of July, it was mental. But we'll get into the reason to why I put out that many videos in that particular month. So we'll go right back now to February, and we'll get a little bit deep into why I started YouTube, because I'm sure there's a lot of you out there that maybe think what made me really get into YouTube, because there's no video on my channel that tells you how did I get into YouTube or what made me want to get into YouTube back in February. Why was it February? Why was it not January? So yeah, let's get into the quick little story of how I started YouTube. So what happened was, like many other people, I watch YouTube, and I've been watching it for roughly around 2 years, 2.5 years, maybe it's 3, and obviously, I watch music and whatnot, but then watching proper YouTubers, and I watch the likes of like KSI, Mini Minter, the True Geordie, 889 Skills, Theo Baker. I watch them sort of people, and Theo Baker, I think he's around my age, and KSI and all them kind of guys are all around my age, and I seen what they were doing, and I seen that they had a love for the YouTube. And I genuinely had a love for watching it. I mean, I could watch YouTube pretty much all day. I mean, I still do it now. I don't really watch TV. I watch YouTube. I watch YouTubers and stuff like that. And back at the start of the year, in the January time, it was playing on my mind. I mean, for Christmas I got a laptop, and my laptop came a camera, and straight away on Christmas Day I thought to myself, I want to do YouTube. That's what popped in my head. I said to myself straight away, now's the opportunity, I can do it. And if I don't do it now, I won't do it at all. And I was with someone at the time. I had a girlfriend at the time, and we broke up twice, but we broke up for the first time in February. On February 14th, Valentine's Day, I had a massive plan of what I wanted to do with the girl I was with, but unfortunately, we broke up a few days before Valentine's Day, so the thing I had planned we couldn't do. And as you do on Valentine's Day when you've just recently become single, you're on a bit of a downer. So I was sat in my room, and I was sat somewhere over there in this particular t-shirt actually, and I was with my little brother at the time, who you've seen. A lot of people do know Billy, my little brother now. A lot of people talk to him on the live streams and whatnot. And I was sat just literally on my desk to the left of me, and I said to him, I want to do a YouTube video, and he laughed. He laughed and said, why the hell do you want to do a YouTube video? And I said, I want to do a YouTube video. I said, I want to be a YouTuber. And Billy couldn't quite believe that obviously he couldn't believe what I just quite said. And I said, I want to be the biggest YouTuber in the world. And this is all happening on Valentine's Day night. And I think me and him had just finished a game of FIFA and I'd lost. So I don't know what the hell he thought was going through my head at the time. But I said to him, I said to him, I want to be the biggest YouTuber in the world. I want to do YouTube, and I want to put a video out tonight. That's what I want to do. So he said, okay, go ahead, put a video out then. So I got my camera set up, and I put the camera on. And if you haven't seen the video, it's my first ever video. You can just click, I think in the top right corner. It's all just the newest videos. Click the old one, you'll see it. And it's about a 30-second long video of me saying welcome to my channel. And yeah, that was it. I did the first ever video, put it out. And I put it on my Facebook and stuff, and that people were like, "Oh, I can't believe you've done YouTube." And people were pretty happy for me. I mean, I got a few mixed responses, I'll admit. But then I put on my Oxford preview, and that one took off. But even people at work were like coming up to me, and saying, "Oh, I've seen your YouTube video. I think it's really, really good." And I had a lot of support from literally from day one, which obviously was great for me because I know a lot of people may not get the support from day one. But people at work, my family and stuff like that, my mum, dad, obviously my mum and dad and stuff like that, they were all behind it and they said, keep going, you know what I mean? But I don't think anybody quite believed I would be at this point to where I am now with 650 subs and the things I've achieved in such little time. But so that's how it started. So that's basically how YouTube started for me. Broke up with my girlfriend. We put a video out on the 4th of February at 8:30, well, 8:28 to be precise. The video went out there and it got like 64 views or like 97 views. It was under 100 views, I'm sure, and I was absolutely buzzing over it. And then obviously the Oxford review came, and then my previews, my reviews started as from then, and that's basically how it went. So me just do my Oxford review and stuff like that, I didn't really think anything of it until I was contacted by the Evening Gazette. The Evening Gazette being the local paper in the Middlesbrough Teesside area. And they contacted me and said, can we put your Manchester City video in our Borough blog? So that's obviously whether it's a sport on the internet. The Evening Gazette have like almost have like a sport page sort of thing. And it's all about the Borough's next game. And if you went on it on that particular day, you'd see my face. And I was actually on it. I mean, my video got put on the Borough blog thing, and it was on there. And obviously, shout out the guy that got me on it. And yeah, I mean, I was on it. A.J.T was put in the Evening Gazette, and that's when the name really took off, And even the A.J.T name, and I said it before, it wasn't always A.J.T. People don't even know this. And when I first started doing YouTube, for the first like 20 minutes, because obviously I started off the channel, put a video out pretty much straight away. The name at first was just my normal name, being Andrew Tate, and then it was A.T, and then it was like Tatey, and then I put loads of different names together, and then I just had Andrew, then I had Andy Tate, and then eventually I come up with the name A.J.T. And again, Billy laughed, and I said, I want to call it A.J.T. And he said, oh, why do you want to call it A.J.T? And I said, well, it's my initials, isn't it? I said, it just makes sense to call it A.J.T. So that's what we called it. We called it A.J.T. And that's where the name comes from. So yeah, that's my initials. If you didn't know more, if you didn't know already, why does he call himself A.J.T? It's because of my initials of my name. But as for if you go back to the March, like I say, I was put inside the Borough blog, and that's when the name started taking off, and that's when people kind of started knowing who I was, and sort of what I did around YouTube, because obviously a lot of people didn't know beforehand. May came. Me and Billy, I mean, Billy, do you know what? Billy's been a big influence. My little brother's been a big influence on my channel. And most of my video ideas, he's gonna get mentioned quite a lot in this, because he's the kind of person I sat with, because he's a big YouTube fan as well. And he's the kind of person we sat with, and I sort of bounced ideas to him. And even though he hasn't really been on the channel that much, a big thank you to Billy, man. If you're watching, I'm sure you will at some point watch this video. But yeah, big shout out to you, man, because me and him would bounce ideas off each other, and that's how. I mean, obviously in May, I had a series called Let's Talk Football, which obviously a lot of you guys knew. That was actually Billy's name for the show. I had a name for the show. Billy had a name for the show. We went away, and we sort of come up with names, and that's when the name Let's Talk Football came about. When I said to Billy, I said, that name's banging. I said, I want to use that name. So we used it, and I said, as a thank you, you can be the first ever guest on the Let's Talk Football. And he was sat there, and yeah, we basically spoke Middlesbrough when he had Billy had the man bun back in the day. The video's still on the channel. You guys can go and check it out. I had Billy on the channel, and then I had my dad as well. So my two guests were two of my most favourite people, two of the people that have inspired me to be where I am now. So I had Billy and I had my dad, and they were the two people that I had on my channel back in May. Obviously, the series did come to an end, but we had two very successful series of Let's Talk Football. And hopefully a number 3 will. I mean, a number 3 will eventually come round. I just haven't done a lot. I just haven't done a Let's Talk Football in quite a while. But I will be doing another one eventually. Like I say, Series 3 has to happen. I know a lot of you guys want to see it. If you still want to see it, let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, I knew a lot of you guys wanted to see it. So yeah, it will return. We go into the months. The months went by, and then I seen a promo on Facebook for Borough Fan TV. Now, it's weird because Borough Fan TV, I actually discussed making a Borough Fan TV with my friend Jared, who's currently in Juba. And again, he may watch this video, but he's actually serving with the army right now. So shout out to him and all the troops over there in Juba. You know, he's home very, very soon, but it's not the point. The point is he's over there. He's over there for Christmas, so I hope you're all the best, mate. But me and him actually discussed making a Borough Fan TV, and that's the truth. We didn't really know planning-wise. It was sort of just an idea that you have with your mates. One night, if you're both drinking and you both think, oh, do you know what would be great? Let's start a Borough Fan TV and start kicking off and all that, and get people to kick off on these cameras. Because we, you know what I mean? Because we saw Borough Fan TV. I mean, sorry, we saw Arsenal Fan TV, and we thought, let's make one like that. Obviously, it never happened. And then, obviously, when the promo came out for Borough Fan TV, I was like, bloody hell, I want to start Borough Fan TV myself. So what I did is, you know, I really wanted to be involved in the project. I wanted to be involved in the company. And I knew for a fact that I had to try my very, very hardest to try and be noticed. And I thought, this is one of the things now I'm going to set my mind to. My goal is to be on Borough Fan TV. I want to be part of the company, and I want to be on it. 100% want to be on it. So I started really grinding, and you know, I put a lot of videos out. In fact, I put out 45 plus videos. It never told me, YouTube never told me accurately how many videos I put out in that particular month. All they told me on my review was, obviously, of my monthly review, which I've already mentioned that I get every single month. They told me I get 45 plus videos in 30 days. And remember, it was a 2-week period where I was at work. I was coming home at 12 o'clock, putting 2 videos out a day, and that's what I was doing for 2 weeks. And eventually, I did get noticed. Tom Judge, the founder, actually commented on one of my YouTube videos saying, please can you contact this number? So I contacted the number. It was Tom Judge. Now, I didn't know Tom Judge. I didn't know Gav. I didn't know Guesty. I didn't know Karen, Jacob, Ian. I knew no one from the company. Absolutely nobody from Borough Fan TV. I was just A.J.T. who sits in his room and does these videos. That's all I was. Tom Judge basically rang me, and we had a discussion. And like I say, it's thanks to him that I'm on Borough Fan TV, because he was the one that told me to get an interview after the Scunthorpe game. I believe was my first ever interview, and that was a cup game. And I mean, the rest is history. The rest is now that I'm on it. I've been on the third half, which obviously the Monday night show. I've been on that many times, 4 times to be precise. I've hosted it a couple of times as well, which is obviously is an absolute honour to be in a position to host a third half. And like I say, the rest is history from there on. And obviously, the opportunities I've had, football-wise, have mostly come from Borough Fan TV. So big shout out to Borough Fan TV. A big shout out to Gavin, Guesty, and Ian, and Jacob, and Karen, and Tom, and Marie, and flipping Foxy, and Lisa. Everyone that was there, everyone that I can think of on the top of my head. Thank you to everyone in the company, because yeah, I say almost like what a great team we have. But absolute honour to be on it, and that's how it started. So that's how it started. Tom Judge rang me, and he got me on board, and like I say, the rest is history, man. The rest is history. We go to September, and that's the first time that I ever met anyone that watched A.J.T. So from the month of February till September, obviously I worked with people that obviously knew about the stuff, obviously knew about my A.J.T. But I remember I was at the Borough match. I was at the Borough match back on the 16th of September, and this guy called Archie come up to me, and I was sort of outside the North Stand doing interviews with Gavin Guesty and obviously Jimmy the driver, who is sadly obviously not with us. Well, he's still here, don't worry, he's not dead. But he's just, he doesn't come along with us right now. So yeah, it's very sad, but yeah, don't worry, he's not dead, he's still alive. He's still very much doing his bare knuckle boxing, he's just not here at the minute. But yeah, so Archie come up to me, and it was kind of a surreal moment, because he said to me, are you A.J.T? And I was like, oh yeah. I said, cheers man, I said, thanks for watching. He said, can I have your autograph? And I was just stared at him. I remember I stared at him and I was like, sorry, what's that? What's that? You want me to sign an autograph? Okay, no problem. Sign the back of his brother program for him. And me and Archie got a photo. And obviously with his dad. And that was it. And then obviously I put it on my Facebook and stuff like that. And Archie was a top guy, man. Like I say, thanks for watching the videos. If you still watch them, Archie, thanks very much. And yeah, obviously it was an honour to meet him. That's back September. And then obviously since then, I've met a load of you guys. Absolutely insane. I wish I had like a figure for how many of you guys I've met. Because it's been that many. Like, you guys are incredible. Like, every single Borough match I go to, you know, you guys pull me up, or someone will shout at A.J.T. I mean, even at Preston here, some guy come behind me and push me on the stairs and say, A.J.T, A.J.T, I've been running after you in the concourse, can I get a photo? And I was like, yeah, man, just chill out, man, just relax, I'm here, I can get a photo with you. And it is incredible when I meet you guys, honestly. It's absolutely unbelievable feeling. You know, when you guys say, oh, you know, for instance, I actually loved my Bolton review. When you guys come to me and tell me which video you like the most, and I think, you know, that's why I do the videos, because it's that feeling that knowing that you guys really enjoy the videos I do makes me want to keep coming on the camera and keep doing these. Because if you guys pulling me up and saying, I hate this video, I hate this one, the chances I won't be here now. So yeah, I appreciate the support, man. The support is real. And then if we look at some other sort of achievements that I've got from doing YouTube, and you know, sort of achievements, sort of things that I've accomplished and set my mind to. Obviously, I've mentioned the third half, and I've been on that 4 times now. I've been to every single Borough game this season except 3. The ones being Nottingham Forest, Wolves, and Bolton. Bolton and Boxing Day, because I was ill. I was laying in bed. You guys know this. If you got me on Instagram, you would have seen the post. Nottingham Forest and Wolves is because I wasn't with Borough Fan TV back then, and that's the whole reason to why I never got an interview or anything. I wasn't with them. And Sheffield United at home as well. They're the games I've missed because I wasn't with Borough Fan TV at the time, but I was after that, and that's why I'm on it now, doing the interviews and always in the vlog, which is obviously amazing to be on. Go subscribe to Borough Fan TV, by the way, and like the Facebook page. But like I say, I've been on that. I've seen that, and I've met loads of like people through football as well. So I've met like I've got them written down because I met that many people. I met Neil Madison. Big shout out to Neil Madison. He pulled me up at Reading. I was getting my interview done on Borough Fan TV. He pulled me up and told me I say frigging too much. So cheers for that, Neil. Big shout out to him. I met Gary Monk. A lot of you guys may not like him. Yeah, I met Gary Monk. Top guy, actually. He's a really, really nice person. I met Gary Monk. I met Tony Pulis. I met Eddie Howe. I met Jeff Winter, who used to be an ex-referee. And, of course, I've met most of the first team, the Borough players. So you guys seen it on my Instagram again. I met a load of them after the Reading game. And I spoke to Martin Braithwaite, like, literally face-to-face, after we got an interview on Borough Fan TV, which is absolutely incredible. And just meeting most of the Borough players is absolutely amazing. And the one thing that's more incredible than that is meeting all you guys that watch the videos. I really appreciate it. And I say that's 2017. 2017's been jam-packed. It's been mad. And I'm sure there's more that's gone on. But I just can't. I just you know, in my memory, man. You know, it's hard trying to jot all this down. You know, and my pen nearly ran out of ink and all that. So I had to try and jot my notes down quick. But nah, listen, 2017 has been probably one of the maddest years. I mean, for starting the year really down and depressed with what happened with obviously my relationship and whatnot, to finishing 2017 on the biggest high you could ever think of in your life. You know, being with Borough Fan TV, going to all the matches that I go to, meeting the people I've met, working with the people I work with on Borough Fan TV, being you know, Tom Judge and obviously his wife Marie, Karen, Ian, Jacob, Gavin Guesty, Jimmy Lees, Foxy. You know, there's loads of us there, and just to work with all them people is absolutely incredible. To meet and to see the people that I meet, you know, at the matches, and even at work now, people are starting to see me at work. This year, well, should I say, last year was mad. Just 2017 in the whole was just a crazy year. And I never thought I'd be at this position. I genuinely didn't think, and I know a lot of people say this and, you know, whatever, but I genuinely didn't believe. I did, but obviously I've always believed in myself that I would always achieve the things I want to achieve. But never did I think I'd be in this position, so I just want to say thank you to all you guys. But, yeah, let's smash 2018. Let's have 1,000 subs by the time the World Cup kicks off in June. And you guys take care. I'll see you tomorrow for my home game video. My computer's going to run out of storage, so I've got to go. But you guys take care, and I'll see you again soon. Up that, Borough.